This is iOS Apple Pro here for a tweak review. Today's tweak I will be showing you is an alternative way to lock your iDevice. Now you've probably heard of it before, and I've used it a lot, but it is called AndroidLock XT. Now with this tweak, you can download it out of the ModMy repo for $149, and basically after you download it, you're going to need to reboot your device, and then you're going to go into settings and find AndroidLock XT. Now you're going to go into it, and there's a couple of different options here they have for you, but I'm going to go through those real quick and show you each what they do and how this functions exactly. So if I enable it, and let's say I lock my device, and then I slide, it comes up with a 3x3 grid for a pattern to draw that I can set in the settings. So at the moment it's just set as a straight down line. Now I can go to change pattern, and I type in draw the pattern, and then I can draw the new pattern. Say horizontal line, and now it's been set. So once that happens, you can do that, and it does take a couple of times for the new options to be set. So I think it still might be down. Oh no, alright, so sometimes you have to wait relock your device 1 or 2 times in order for it to take effect. So after change pattern, we have change appearance. Now this option differs depending on what theme you have. So we'll do themes first. If you have no theme selected like I do, then when you go into the appearance, you'll have these options right here. But if you have a different theme, let's say you choose a theme like AndroidLock HQ, which comes stock with this, and you go to appearance, that's not going to be there. It's just going to have text strings, which is what happens when, like the words where it says slide to unlock. So if you do want to have it on no theme, then you do have a variety of options in there. Now this is basically the back screen, like behind the dots. So if I pull it all the way up and I lock, as you can see, this kind of black square that goes all the way around, that the top option is that. So if we just set that to nothing, it is not there. As you can see, it is just the dots. So have that about there. Now this line is the black, part of the dot itself. If I set that to nothing, you'll see it is just white dots here. And if I set it to dark all the way, it is the normal black dots. So I always have that there. And then this white is another part of the dot. If I have that to nothing, then it's just black circles, and I have it all the way up. And then this is the line. So if you want to kind of have it to where nobody can see the line when you draw the pattern, you would have it off. So now it's just kind of blank. But if you want it to where you can see what you're doing, you can have it on to where you can actually see the line. See that white line? So that is appearance if your selected theme is nothing. Now if you have AndroidLock HQ, Blades, Home God, Pac-Man, or Squares, then you will not have that. But if you have no theme, it will. Now Supreme and Avid, these are 2 themes that I've downloaded off Cydia. Supreme is they're free, and they will pop up in your theme selection after you have downloaded off Cydia. So that's themes, appearance, and pattern. Now we're going to behavior. Actually, I missed something back. My apologies. And appearance. The text strings I've already gone over. The minimize is, instead of slide to open, you could choose tap to open, which will, when you go like this, it will be a slide for Alex. It still says that, but you just tap it instead, and then it pops up instead of a slide. Or you could do nothing, to where it just pops up immediately without anything. I always have the slide to open so I can use my colored knob, which is another tweak I may be going over in a different video. So behavior is error on wrong pattern. Now that is basically, if I have that set off, if I get the wrong pattern, it will not flash red. It'll just be done. But if I get the right one, it goes green. If I have it on, then when I do the wrong pattern, it is red for a moment. So that's that. Pattern required immediately, 1 minute to 4 hours, which is on the normal passcode. Max attempts, if you set that to 3, then if you were to get it wrong 3 times, it would disable it for 30 seconds. No data is wiped, as it says right there. And next, moving on. In secure mode. In secure mode allows other extensions to unlock the iDevice and skip AndroidLock just in case you forget it, your passcode. Now the bypass passcode is bypass passcode. I just leave that on. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I think it came like that because I have not changed it. Now this is a pretty cool feature of AndroidLock, skip pattern on Wi-Fi. If I have that on and then I type in a certain network name, like my network, then every time I am within the radius when I'm connected to my Wi-Fi, I will not have to type in my code. Any other time I will. So that's pretty cool. I just have that off because I do like to have my phone locked all the time. So that's pretty much behavior. We'll go back to logging. Now logging is basically if you have in behavior the max attempts set. Every time you have too many attempts, then in logging it will show it right here. It'll show you the date, the time, and what it was. So that would be too many attempts on February 5th, 2013 at 3:13 p.m. So that's pretty cool. It tells you what's going on. You can disable that if you don't use it. I don't use it, but it was on, so I guess I'll disable it. So yes, that's pretty much the gist of AndroidLock. Now, another cool thing is if you want to overlap your normal passcode with AndroidLock, if you want to like double up on security, you can do that. So you can go to passcode lock and we'll turn it on. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there it is. It is now on. So if I were to lock my device and I were to slide, I would have AndroidLock pop up. After I'm done with that, the normal passcode would pop up. So if you really want to double up on security and kind of keep your device really locked, then that is what you could do. I don't really need to do that, so I'm just going to disable it, show you guys that was a pretty cool thing that you could do. So yeah, that's pretty much AndroidLock XT. I've done a brief overview of it. If you want to kind of download it from the ModMy repo, it is $150. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and subscribe, rate, and comment. Goodbye.